Hello, hello everyone. Happy Wednesday. I'd say not unusual day for me. Well, that's not really big on my screen. Yo, Creed, welcome in. Please. I didn't put this sticker back on my nose. Oh, that got funny. Yeah, straight in there. That's what we like to see. How are you doing, Creed? Straight in there. Straight in there. And with the cheese. Cheese. Yo, Samurai, welcome in, welcome in. What was the pen lid there?
Cheese. Butter. Spread it on the bread. Bollocks. Cheese. 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 Cheese.
What up by cheese? Can't beat it, can't beat it. Yo, Samurai, welcome in. Welcome in. How are you? I'm okay, thank you. I'm okay. How are you doing? Not long until UKGE. So, no stream last night, but there is a stream tonight. That's why I'm also late, because that's why I don't like streaming on Wednesday, because I finish late. So, but we're here, because I couldn't stream yesterday and his foot is bloody broken again. But we're here. We're going to just do... Oh, I'm just chatting. That doesn't solve this. There we go. Just noticed that. We're working on his base today, because that's what I feel like we're going to be doing. I know I haven't done anything the green. I'm not going to avoid the top green, just so I can do a tutorial on it. But not long till UKGE. Very exciting. How is everyone? Right, I'm just deciding what the kind of the colours. As you can see, there's like Nuka's girl still dead, and I haven't had a chance to work on poor Bottle and Cappy. We are going to work in... This will be quite simple, and I might do some of the, my favourite ever scarabs. I think I am doing them in bronze as well. Now I've got to find where all my paints are. Oh boy, I'm having a friendly with my friends sweaty Ultrameans list in a couple of hours. Good luck with that yet. Good luck with that. What are you playing? Are you doing, Necrons? I can't think what you play. So good. As long as you have fun, that's the main thing, right? That's the main thing. As long as you have fun. To a certain degree, right? Alright, there are a couple of skulls, so we're getting at the skull white. This is problem when you don't have it. That's the colour I'm looking for. The flesh. We're going to get out some of the browns. And that. That's that. I loved it. There's somebody's comment on my cosplay fail video if you haven't seen it. Necrons, of course. I thought so. Oh yes, good luck with that yet. To bring the Void Dragon. That could be quite good, especially. I know he's very good in like not infantry. What's the word? Vehicles. Took me a while to think of the word. So what do you think, guys? We're literally going to be working up the steps, and I don't know how to do grey or just keep it all the same. So we're going to work it like that for now. I think that's all the colours that we want to go for. Be quite a simple sort of base, but we'll do like a little bit, and then maybe start on that bit, which I can't think where they've missed it. Must be over there. Must be over there. Didn't bring referring to the paint. That was. I was like, who is? I reckon this possibility. I loved that. Yes, I was gonna say that is like the best comment. That actually made me laugh. My cosplay fail, and then I spilled went over like the grey pot. That was the best. I was like, if that has to win, if I have like comment of the year, that would have to win hands down for me. That was fantastic. Ah, okay. I was a bit like, this is someone in my he was obviously there. I still haven't clipped it. I have downloaded both streams to clip, but I haven't been able to clip it. So it is there. So anyone who was wondering what on earth they were about. That was pretty. I love that comment. to be fair, it comes out quite dark, so I'm gonna maybe do the mud in like the same bronze. I do have a brown, but there's actually acrylic paint. I'm sure I can fit it down. I'm sure I can fit it down. I thought it was funny though. It's like, sure not hurt. Literally, I fell over and I was like, oh, I hope I've got that on camera. Because to be fair, it was like, it wasn't even, kind of even blowing the wind. I mean, it was really windy. So I was trying to just be like, I saw this like audio, which I haven't realised I haven't actually put the actual video on my Instagram. It's on my TikTok and YouTube because I'm really trying to push my YouTube channel up. We are on 622, so we've gone up considerably. And I obviously forgot I was in my platforms that I have for my power armor. And there was a bit of cosplay, so I need to do my only time. Since that, I'm so glad I did that content that day. It's because I realised there's a bit broken off my cosplay, and I need to do a little bit of a paint job on it because some of the white has gone a bit funny. And it was just the wheel bit on the back of the power armor, so not the big where the fusion core goes in, the one above. I just noticed that I popped off, so I just leant, and someone forgot that they were in platforms and went straight over. But no, luckily I wasn't hurt. I had my power armor helmet on. That's all that matters. Their head was protected. And like literally my first thought was like, that's gonna be on camera. So I just got up, did like what I need to do, which if you haven't seen on TikTok and YouTube, and I also put it, I think I put it in my I may have put it on my Discord. I've got the shoes, I've got the dress, makes me a princess. I just got up, continued, and just thought, well, there's another one I've got. So, yeah, luckily it didn't really hurt, but I loved that comment. I was like, yes. I'll just turn this up a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm sure I've seen some skulls, or are they just scarabs? Oh, there is a skull. So, we probably need to do the skull first. Screaming skull, because why not? I thought that was the best. I was like, I can produce content when I say I have produced a epic fall. I suppose it was just perfect how I just went duff, and I just obviously managed just to kick my power armor torso, so you can clearly see that I fell over, which makes it even better. Now I'm going to do this the other way around. I've used the other colour for skulls on my Daughters of Cain. I can't believe his foot is now. Oh, because I've been... That's better. That's brilliant. I'm going to try and see if I can get some content and videos this weekend, as I'm going with Creed and King. So hopefully I can get some nice footage from UKG this weekend. I don't know if we're going to make it to Warhammer World, but I know someone who was actually in a tournament at Warhammer World. What the hell is that on my paintbrush? It's just dry paint. I mean, to be fair, what else is it going to be? So they're in the tournament. There is a tournament going down at Warhammer World this weekend, and they are doing... Oh, I can't remember what they're playing. Oh no. I want to say Space Marine, but that's what you're playing. Stormcast. I knew I'd get there eventually. So they won't be going, but they're to UKG, but they will be attending. I'm very excited at the same time. I'm also like nervous. Because now, like, there's part of my cosplay, it's been sat right underneath my Warhammer table. And it's broken. Well, I don't understand how it's broken off, but... I'm like, in a way, I'm kind of like, well, at least the competition is done. So, I don't have to worry. I mean, I barely tried to move in it at the competition. So I'm looking forward to it. And also, we found out that Liam Dempsey and Joe were going. So if you don't know who they are streamers, Warhammer streamers. So beelining for them to try and meet them if we can. I don't know if there is. I haven't actually been able to look that far ahead because I haven't really thought about it until like recently. I don't actually know if there's like a cosplay masquerade. I don't know because it's be quite a big venue. But I've got I wanted like little business cards to put on. I'm just gonna take it and hope Mephidius allow me to put them on the table. I haven't actually asked. To like little business cards, I've had to make them a certain size to go in my Nuka. No, it's not in here. Cola vending machine box, deck box that What's Made Me. So they're gonna go in the top bit, so I can see them on the table and people will come along and they'll be like, "Can I have a photo?" And I'm like, "You can take it." Apart from us, I can't really speak because people can't hear. I did have a microphone, but the placement of it didn't really work, so I tried it and people were still like, "What?" So I'm hoping maybe they'll give out. So I'm very looking forward to it. So I've got half a day just to repaint. Somewhere like the I think it's where some of the varnish must have like caught onto the red. I'm not entirely sure, but it's kind of like turned it like the white section's a little bit red, or kind of a bit pinky. And I did look at it. When did I do the video? I did it. I can't remember what day I did it on. I think it was Monday. So I thought, brilliant, I could put my helmet on. I did do the same video with my Nucatron, I just haven't got around to editing, and I thought I'll use the same one, but we can. Yeah, we probably want to like put the shading on the skulls before we paint. To be fair, they are just sitting in the mud. So I'm going to use this because I used this colour on the other one. So I wanted to still stream this week because this will be the only stream this week. Because tomorrow night will be bed early. So I also need to pack as well to go. So I also need to pack. Sort a couple of bits out as well. Maybe try and load the car up with my power armor. That might be the best thing to do. So that's all done. Tomorrow. It's gonna be a long Friday. But it'd be totally worth it. I'm really looking forward to being able just to go and just be like, not show off my cosplay, but to go to be like, just to be able to wear it to like, their stand is gonna be incredible. Plus I have to sort of migrate there, so they... I mean, to be fair, I haven't actually heard from the company. I should probably message them tomorrow and just say, hello. My plan is to be there in the morning. For like a couple of hours over like lunch, or be there from like 11 or something, just to give us time to get there. Because we are only staying like 20 minutes from the venue, because we couldn't get any closer. As it was literally all sold out. Unless you're willing to pay like £1,000, which, funny enough, we're not really keen on paying £1,000 to stay in a hotel. So that'll be good fun. So I've got quite a bit to do tomorrow. Because I thought my cosplay was fine until then, as I said, I got it out to make very quick content idea videos. And then realised, I need to fix this, but they should just be relatively quick. I'm just literally just going to paint over it in white. I did contemplate weathering it, but I was just like, I literally won't have the time, and I'm so glad, because today I would not have had the time to finish it. Because I know it took me so long to do the weathering on my Nucatron, and so my power armor is naturally like that much bigger. I thought like weathering my Nucatron would have been something that would happen really quickly, and well, it didn't, because it's There's a lot, because you have to go around sort of obviously like layering up, so it's a bit like, you know, like painting. Sometimes you have to go around and layer up the colours. So you might have to go round and around. This is when you're really going to see. So we're trying to build up the base. It's really awkward because you can't really see. But I have had my light box arrive. So from the very kindness of stream, I have built a, I have bought a light box for Warhammer, for memorabilia, whatever you want to call it. And I've also got a rotating, so I'm calling it a rotating doofer. So you'll put the product on it, or like a figure on it, and then it will turn. So I've got them, but I haven't got them with me because I have to go and pick it up tomorrow. They have arrived. Actually no, they're being dropped off at mine tomorrow. So I'll be very excited. Because I was like, I haven't really got the time or the energy to go and pick them up today, so they are being dropped off at mine tomorrow. So I thought, oh, I could maybe like set up the light box and then like try and get the camera set up so I like look as if I'm streaming in the light box, if that makes sense. I thought, you know me, the paint will spill everywhere inside the light box, so you know this is going to happen. But it will look really nice, and I'm hoping it will up. I thought that would be a perfect way to sort of come back from like UKGE and have like really good sort of streams. And there was something else I realised I hadn't ordered from Amazon, so I'm going to try and get like another one of like my decent cameras, and so you haven't got like the Droid cam. And it will focus correctly, whereas this will just focus on whatever the hell it wants. So I thought, well, working the base, it's not a very like exciting thing to do today, but it's something that I really wanted to do to say, and then we'll just like work on it, and then that should basically be the Void Dragon, apart from the green bit and the body bit. Oh, that's a bit too much. But I do have to actually go out tomorrow as well. So luckily I've got only a little bit. I don't usually work Thursdays. That is like my only day off. But I am working tomorrow morning because I am away. I will be updating like my socials, so my like Instagram and just call it Twitter. Everyone calls it Twitter. It's X, but yeah, I will be updating that as much as I can over the weekend. Obviously, like the Saturday, I am going to be really busy and I can't have my phone on me because I don't have any pockets. So my phone will be elsewhere. I'll have to give it to the guys I'm going with and be like, you need to go around and take pictures for me. I'm hoping I can actually walk around the venue in my cosplay, but I wouldn't like to like count on it that I'll be able to, because I imagine it's going to be like really, really busy. Hi, what's howdy, howdy, howdy. Have you been watching Toy Story? Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome in, Watts. Welcome in. I'll just put too much paint on this one bit, so I'm trying to just scratch it off. I had to step away to do laundry. How is he looking? No worries. I'm just like working on the base. So he's got 2 skulls. So I'm just going around trying to avoid ruining the blue bits that I did last stream. Let me switch. No, that's all. I've only been going for like 20 minutes, so not much has happened. So which one? So let's me say that, but not what I said the other day. I have no idea what goes through its little mind. And what you said didn't even make sense why it wouldn't allow that. It makes no sense. It really didn't, did it? I don't understand why that just... But today you're fine, apparently. I'm so cautious of him spilling the paint. I thought his foot's broken again. Maybe I'll get some... What's the betting? I am definitely going to be walking out of UKG with some more paint. To be fair, I do need another brass. Though, to be fair, I don't know if they're actually going to have... I don't think... Is there a sit-down stand? I haven't actually looked. I said they have released the map. So I use Citadel paint, so I need it to be like the same. See, I knew exactly. I knew exactly. It was Toy Story. Before I went live, I got sent a picture of my nephew in a a new Iron Man t-shirt, and they're gonna go and watch the new Lilo and Stitch film tomorrow at like kids film club, which I thought was pretty cool. Or the kids cinema, whatever they call it. They have like certain times for like kids. It's a good idea, but I was thinking, I don't know if he's going to be able to survive lasting that long. You know what kids are like. Right, I'm going to dirty up that side, but we will be painting black. Debated. Other than that, for a favourite... Ah, who's that? Much appreciated. I could definitely do that. I've had such a long day, sort of like work and that. So I just thought, I know, I'm gonna do the base because we missed out Tuesday stream, so we are back. And I'm hoping once I come back from UKG, that will actually kick me to actually paint my Fallout factions. I mean, to be fair, I could bring it with us, bring it with me to con. But it's probably something I'd want to play in the room. It's only a 2-player, so maybe not. Or if you get tired, or we both get tired, we can just retire back to the room and then we can just play. If you want. Just because it's Fallout. That sets me a goal of painting them in like a few weeks. That'll be fine. Absolutely fine, right? I can have my little goal like that. Because this is nearing completion. I've been looking at it because it sits on my desk and I was like, I could just... No, go to bed. I was like, I could just... No. You know how it is. I don't quite know what colour to do the middle. I'm also quite tempted to just paint. I was like, do I just paint the middle bit? I might do the middle bit in the same blue as what I've done this. I was debating to do the right in a different colour, but that will seep in to be black anyway. Sort of like trying to make it look like a plinth, if you know what I mean. So you got like, oh, you can see that. Am I like missing? I swear I just saw like a chat pop up, but then there's nothing on my restream. Maybe it's like delaying it. Or if you just said something, I'm sorry if I've just ignored you. And restreamer's just not telling me. It did! Ed's Hobby Cafe, hello! I just happened to see that on that screen. Why is my restream not... Why are you not showing me this? Good evening, Void Dragon tonight, sweet. Hello, hello, Warstips is going to, I believe. What? Is he going? Wait. The basement of chat. Literally, why is it not coming up? So it's coming up on my screen there. On my stream. And I go, my CPU died to overheat, but now back. Oh, right. Where is my restream gone? Why is my... Okay, we're just gonna keep one screen up. So my restream is not showing me any YouTube. I've just noticed that. I just happened to see. Okay, so my restream chat is just not going to show me YouTube chat. I do apologise, Ed. And everyone else, but I can see. Okay, we're just going to look at my stream screen. Because apparently my restream just wants to show Twitch. Fantastic. But hello, welcome in. Purposely not ignoring you. It's just it didn't want to show the chat for some bizarre reason. That's what I just thought. I just saw something crop up at the side of my eye and I thought, what is that? I missed a comment. Thank you. I don't know why, because it was working last stream. It's restream. It has no rhyme or reason sometimes. I've had it before where it's just gonna go, I'm not gonna work at all for the entire stream. It's just fantastic when you're on both YouTube and Twitch. I'm now really paranoid I'm gonna miss a chat. So if you are listening and you put something in chat and I've just ignored you, please put it again. I'm just gonna wash over it. So I'm going to need to put in like a brown. There was a brown, but the brown dried out. It's okay. I'm a towel painter. I'm used to being ignored. Oh, well there you go then. It's like it knew. Oh, it didn't come up on that one. I need my OBS screen in front. Oh, there's a bit of a delay there. Let me put the OBS screen in front because restream is just not going to happen. I think that's how I saw it. Right, if I put it there, move this stupid chat this side. Why? I don't understand why this has even gone bigger. Right, okay. My Twitch chat is not coming. Okay, I don't understand. Okay, we're dueling this because my Twitch chat doesn't seem to be appearing now on my stream. But on my restream, my YouTube chat isn't appearing. So I'm gonna be I'll repeat everything, what everyone says. I'm good at just getting settled. So my YouTube comments are appearing. Hello YouTube. Hello YouTube. We are favouring the YouTube today, apparently. How I'm good at just getting settled. Right. Twitch says, what's not too bad or wait, why did that just pop up again? You literally sent that. I don't understand. What the hell is it doing? It just told me you've just commented. Well, you haven't just commented because it's... That was literally like 21:24, it's now 21:32, but it's told me that it's new chat. Life of a streamer, folks. I don't understand between worlds. You do. Appreciate it. Twins for once. It is. It's wins for once. Hyperspace Hunters. Let's walk to you. What? Samurai, you are magical because your comment just appeared, or are you now on both? Did you say? I'm so confused. Well, Samurai's cracked it because that's just come up from Twitch onto my channel. Okay. I think it just knows if it likes you or not. It's going to appear. I think that's what that is. Just roll with it. Just roll with it. Just roll with the joke. I understand what's happening tonight. I give up. My light, that's why it's stuck on blue. I would have it on green because it's Necron. But it broke. It fell out my hand, right? I'm the new god of Twitch chat. You are! It's appearing! Go before me. Stream PC, like the British weather, doesn't know what is going on. I mean, that is so accurate. It literally has no idea what's happening. It is so true. Cower before me. It's the power. You have the power. Yeah, it's going brilliantly. My and I just went to try and change it. Now my light is permanently stuck on blue. Apparently, could just be the batteries have gone. But because it fell, and it has like a little like plastic dome. So you got the black thing, and you got a dome where the lights come out. That is cracked and broken. I was like, for fuck's sake, right? Okay. And now I don't know if I'm gonna have to change. I'll change the batteries out, but I think it is literally stuck on blue. Oh, it's like as long as it's working. But she is injecting water into my eyeballs and I've sent it. I think that's what's happened. You have. As by the power of great pain, you have the power. I love this. You're all coming at me today about the grey paint. I love it. Oh, stone. Of course, I mean the paint stone glow. What the lovely green glow, or are you also going to be like the grey glow? The power of the grey. That is literally the hands down my favourite comment ever when you come up with that. That was fantastic. So as I have clipped it, no, not clipped it, I have downloaded them two streams purposely to clip the two fantastic spills that we had. But that's as far as I've got. They actually downloaded pretty damn quickly. So whenever I used to download them off YouTube, off Twitter, Twitch, her drinking now is exquisite. It's like the best drink in the world. I don't know what you mean. It used to take forever to download from Twitch. Oh my god, my brain is so fried. That is another one I'm actually gonna do. Is a video on about like how you when the paint water hits. That's that little spice. Has anyone actually drunk their paint water? I have not done so yet. Or I've been watching, so a couple of people, I'm not going to name them because they appear in my chat. I'm not going to call them out and they're not here, but as far as I'm aware. I mean, they could be watching. But they dip it in the water and then they put the paintbrush in their mouth. And I'm like, tasty. I guess because I know that gets to get a finer tip, but as long as you remember to wash your paintbrush, you don't just get a mouthful of like paint, or not on oil, or something tasty. That's not me out on these people. I mean, if they were in chat, I would say their name. Right. I really died of day. In a manner of speaking, it was actually just a 5-month-old water. Gatorade bottle. Did you actually drink it? In all my years, I don't think I've ever spilt paint. Zombie! Spilt paint. really upload flock across the table. Save me. Oh no, it's not coming up on there. Rolls. Oh, I'm out of time. There we go. Welcome in, Zombie Bunny. I've been flock across the table and drunk paint water. And you've never spilled paint before, Eds. That's quite impressive. I'm literally going to have to switch between the two because this is slightly annoying. You very needed the other day, and a manner of speaking was actually just a 5-month-old. You're just gonna have the 5-month-old water sat there. Yeah, I cleaned my brush in my tea a few times. The little spice. I use it to thin my paints. What, the tea? Oh, the 5-month-old water. That's my favourite Necron player. Keep it well, thank you. Keep it well. My chat is like proper broke tonight. I can't keep up with that, so I'm gonna have to like split it so I can watch Twitch and I can watch the split the screen because my restream is not working. To be fair, it's just showing my thing, so I'm just have to like split it because my restream is only just showing Twitch, sort of whatever it is, yeah, but not my YouTube. But then my stream channel's apparently just being weird. Oh, now my music is playing up. This is life of a streamer. It's going fantastic. Yeah, shut that up for a second. Right, I'm trying to sort out so I can actually re-chat what the hell has happened. Oh, of course, that's just gone into my OBS. Bear with me whilst I try and sort out what the hell is going on tonight. Right, okay, you're my 5th Necron player, is that right? Sorry, you're down the ranks. You're down the ranks. Next. Replay the music. Presents, that'll do. There we go. Betrayal. See, you thought you had the power. Citadel paints are too expensive to be spilling. Oh my god, they so are. Ingest the beauty of it. Right, okay. So, bear with if you redeem anything and I don't see, please let me know because God knows what is happening to stream tonight. I have now split my screen 3 ways. So I have my restream chat, which is showing nothing but Twitch because it's a little bit easier to read. I've also got my YouTube on one side, and then above that I can see my screen and what you can see. So we're rolling with it tonight. I have got my other screen here, which has then also got my Twitch up. This is how we're going tonight. It's just so I want this together so I can easily see. So bear with me. Because apparently we're not going to work properly tonight. Yeah, you thought you had the power, you see. Who is your first? Obviously it's got to be yourself. I'm yet to drink paint water. This is what we're discussing. I'm yet to drink paint water. I have spilled... I don't know how many paints I've spilled. I've done the ritual of spilling nuln oil the first time I was using it. And I believe the second time I used it as well. So I learned. Don't use it. No, I'm joking. And then I've spilled 2 on stream. Sorry, I didn't, did I, Void Dragon? No. I thought I will, I want to tidy that bit up. Clip them, because it was just so funny. At least it wasn't like an oil or a tesseract. They were literally, the tesseract glow, it was literally just the, base paints. Which is still equally annoying. Let's scrape them back in. This is when, like, if you had, like, I think it's like 2 thin coats, they've got, like, the pipette, or you get another one that's got, like, pipette drip. Have I got all the individual little rocks and things? Oh, I've missed a bit. The Pharaoh's cold robotic heart is broken. It took me a few goes to read that. I was like, pheromones, I was like, I'm not in the right ballpark there. It has been a long day. I don't know why my mind could not read that to begin with. Can't even say like for the Emperor. I am wondering like how many really cool, like there's gotta be some like cool Warhammer cosplayers at UKGE, and I have been looking even further into making a Death Corps of Krieg. And then I was thinking, because then if I have the gas mask I can use that as part of my Fallout content. Oh, and what's if you're still there? Yes, so Naomi will contact me back about mints. So spoiler alert, gang. There could be some new mates coming at some point. It just reminded me to say it out loud. But I'm not going to say what or when, because I don't know. I'm in the process. Of sorting that part out. Pretty damn cool. I keep going round this one bit that I'm missing painting. I don't know why. Okay, right, I think I've done all the little rocks now. There's actually more little rocks than you think, and there are some lumpy bits which are the scarabs. My lovely little scarabs. So that will all come together. Shouting across to YouTube, Clockwork Necrons. This is a fantastic idea, yeah! Clockwork Necrons need winding up. Wait, could you read that? Could you see that? Did that come up? Yeah, shout across the YouTube. Or is it just not appearing my end? That'd actually be cool now that I think about it. Brass Necrons with wind up keys in the back, like, can you imagine it? Oh, look at this I can't look at the right one. Distinguished. It won't let me. Heretic! Hey! I don't know if that was... Oh, Scales did it! Thank you! I was like, it's not allowing me to do it in my own channel. Thank you, Scales. I was clicking it. Kill the heretic! Right, he's been axed. Sorry, that was a bit loud. Get out of here! Timing impeccable. How are you, Scales? Don't tell me that's another. Oh, thank God! I thought it'd be another scarab I just unearthed. Oh, I've just found some more I've missed. Shouting over to Twitch. I think so. My chat's a wee bit broken at the moment, so I'm combining both Twitch and YouTube, trying to make them talk to each together. And hello, yeah, good. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad you're doing good. Necron killing bots. Blue in blue casual. Blue casualties. Can you imagine? You should make what next. I'll be like, I almost with the Necron, I could have done it like blue and yellow to be like Fallout. I missed a trick there. Burn the heretic, kill the mutant, purge the unclean. That's what we should call it now when I get botted. Be like, call it the purge. Not a ban. I don't know if I can change the name of it. We'll call it purging. That's what we'll now call it from now on. But you could adapt it, couldn't you? You could literally adapt them and put them, make them look like wind up. And then you think, oh, wind up Necrons, cool. Burn the heretic, apparently. Right, is that all that what needs to be done now? Can I go over and do that? I'm not quite sure what to do the middle bit as. Do you think blue or keep it the same colour? I'm not entirely sure. I can't see if I've got my box down there. I have! Oh. Steampunk kind of Necrons. I mean, they are kind of like a bit punky. You could do them a really, really cool, oh my god, I just seen that. I honestly want to see the do start with a Brum license plate now. Paint it on specifically. LPC, welcome in. I need to buy some tiny gears. I have to do that. At least one model. You could get, yeah, like little tiny gears. And you could somehow like stick them on and make, because they are already like, well, they obviously are like robots. Fun enough. And you turn them into steampunk.
You said you want some good old-fashioned cola.
Oh my god, that would be so cool. APC, something. And I got you. Oh, have you? You need to put Brum. I have put my arc. Where would you put it on the? You have to put it like on the front, right? I can't reach from here. Oh. We are going to look and investigate this. You could so put that. Like Brum 1. Like on the back. That would so work. Or even on the front. Just a little cut off a bit of sprue. Okay, it might be a bit thin. But, you know, life size. Put like cut the little like a bit of sprue off. Depending if it's thick or not, and then just paint it on. Like a way. Right on the prow at the front. Right at the front. Just move your little face there. Yeah, you can put it like that. If you're going steampunk, it needs a top hat with goggles. You could put that like on the Overlord. Also shouts over to Twitch. Thanks. Ed shouts over to Twitch. I don't know what's going on in the chat. It's hit and miss, I think. You could so do that. So for like all the faces. Right, this is starting something. You need something for the reanimator. Where's my Mr. Painted Man? Oh no, he's in here. Oh, he's there. Imagine him in a top hat. I think we're onto something. I like that. And they're kind of similar kind of colours. Nice, this is miniatures. It makes me go every time I see your eyes Superman if I crazy buck eyes. And these aren't the most bugged ones. Do you want me to have the most bugged eyes ones on? For the photos, I try and do a photo, and you don't know how many takes it takes to take a photo, because I have to try and line up one eye the best I can to then put my face into screen, because I can't actually see out of them. Yes! That's this, yes. Wait, that come up on my stream. Okay, maybe it's just my end that's not working. I can't. Oh, I can see myself on that screen. My lovely eyes. I can't see chat. We need to get you some crazy dwarf and engineer style heads. Oh, this is what we need. Something a bit more like, yeah. Can't switch back. Goober. We need something. We need a little something like funky headset, or like you can get like clips or something, can't you? Or like a headband. Building Resident Evil maps on Sims is my new obsession. Oh, evil map. That's pretty cool. Oh my god, I want to go back to playing Sims. I did think about making Sims, and on the Xbox I did actually make, try and make it like Vault colours. How is it going building Resident Evil maps? You are like a Sims, I don't know what you call it, master? I like a dwarven crown. Oh, need to I think all of that should be the same colour as what I've just done, isn't it? Have I just done the base completely wrong? For those who know, should that not be brown? Should that not be the same colour as the shattered bits of who obviously doesn't know? I suppose it could be whatever you wanted, but it is steps. So they should be, what I've just done in brown should be the same colour as the shattered pieces of rock. Whatever you want to call it. To be fair, I could just keep it the same and then paint the middle bit. Nobody's going to know, right? But a crown out of Necrons. I do have some. Eric, if I put them like that, you can still see. Oh, look at that. I did dispenser mention and guardhouse for now working on it. How long does it take you? Mal. Alright, I'm looking at Mal. Like dwarven. Is that what I look like with like their big bug eyes? I just saw one with like big eyes. So what you're saying is I need to grow a big ginger beard as well. So it's very fitting then. I could have a crown out of leftover spruce, and then I could just literally put it around, and then just put it on top and glue it. Ah, this is. I could have a sprue crown. This is what needs to be done. I actually have got what do you call it? Fuzzy wool, I guess, because I knitted a cat for someone whose cat died, and it was like really long furred. So I do actually have like, I would class it as wool, but like it's got like fluff. It's really fluffy, like one-sided. I could literally make one. Maker from Doom. I could literally have sprue and then just attach things to it as we go along. Took about an hour to get the outline done. Wow. That's dedication. I love it. This skill. I love watching people doing like sim builds. Skill. Crazy beard angel. Crown of rat paste. Crazy has a cat pal. Wish I could bring you with me into my games and shit talk my opponents. Literally would be like the best thing ever. I'm now debating if I've done the base completely wrong, and now I don't know if I want to change it. But I do, because it looks compiled and it's thicker. We're going to continue. We're going to continue with the way I've done it, yeah? I don't know if you can't really see the way I've done it. As if it's building up onto a plinth. I mean, you can have it exactly how I want it, to be honest. And no, the best part is, no one can stop me. Who spends too long on TikTok? Hitman for hire by shit on people. We literally need one of you, like, constantly in our lives. Never go away, basically. Don't do a Damien and disappear. I mean, there could actually be a calling for that. You may have unleashed something there. Because you know, if you're having a crap time and you just haven't got like the I don't know what you want to call it, the Gahoonians to say what you actually think. You could, there must be something out there. Someone out there would be like, oh, I really want so and so to be put in their place, but I don't dare. R.I.P. R.I.P. Damien. What happened? Was that him who joined? I don't think it was it? I still never checked. I don't think I was ever actually following him elsewhere. Anyone is asking, well, Damien, if you are listening, please give us a sign. We want you back. He was someone in my Discord who appeared, and then he's just disappeared, and we don't know what's happened. Well, we do know what's happened because he deleted it all. It was a frequent daily commenter, and then they just vanished. They just deleted their presence on this world. It definitely was. I think it might have been checking in. Do you think? Because it was point 3. Unless if you are a Vault person and you are watching and you're like, I'm not Damien, please. Yeah, I think it was just checking in. Damien, did something happen to him? I'm devastated. My yin to my yang. Oh, I must go kneel in the rain, scream no to the skies. Maybe that's what we need to do. We need to do a ritual to bring him back. I just think he didn't. Wasn't there something going on? He just wanted to get rid of like social medias, like kind of like personal life or something. He was active every day. So chatting, and then boom, he's not there no more. It's not the same. Well, obviously it's because you've got your amazing people, but it's you all have got on well with him. We're all believing that he did appear because there was somebody who joined. Was it Vault Dweller 3.0? And he was similar name, wasn't he? And then 2.0. That's what we think. That's what we like to think. In fact, is that they've never actually commented, so they haven't confirmed nor denied this, that it was them. Yeah. Oh, there could be teasers, but I'm... Yeah, same. I can't really remember. When you used to compete on that farming game. Do you still go on the farming game? Because I haven't been on it since basically Damien left. So probably everything's dead. Or like, I don't know what if things die on that game, to be fair. I don't really know where I'm painting. Along here. Forgot the farming game. Oh no, I've just thought that farming game. He said it would just bring in the same joy as it used to be. Ugh. Ugh. Not insulted. He just left. That's fair. Wasn't he having like some other problems with it? Some like on another not on another server. What's basic on that farm? Someone lived on that farm game. To be fair, it was a fun little game. I need to go back on it. Because wasn't it a Watson Damien? Didn't you both go on it? And then it brought me and PC over. Oh, you know what's going to be really cool this weekend? I'll be able to get some new Pokemon spins on Pokemon Go. Oh, and Pokemon Go works at Con Watts as well. We're on the tabletop one. Well, when you're downstairs. Because I remember the first time I sat there, I just got it out and everybody was just like, are you on Pokemon Go? I was like, yeah. And everyone else with Pokemon Go got their phone out. I was like, yeah. I think it was Alex. Was there. If it's the same person I'm thinking of. See, it used to gang up. Now you've lost that. Now now you've got to do it double. You see, you've kind of got to make up for it. 2 for 1, right? You've now he's left it to your power and control. What I want painting the edges toward, to be fair. Well, one person realizes you can play it. Everyone pulls out their phones. Literally, they do, don't they? And they're like, oh, Pokemon Go time. And that's when then you have the argument of what is the better group to be in. Gang, I don't really want to call it. Depends, what colour is everyone? I am red. I am team red. Kid Spirit Love, that means I can take his rank. That's true. That is true. Yellow. Ooh. That's fair, because we can battle each other at the gym. Thank you, Hodor. Hodor, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome in, welcome in. Believe that is YouTube, the tube of the youth. Welcome in, thank you so much. I'm very painfully trying to paint this. What's your go-to Pokemon? I think I was red. See? Another one for Team Red. You Gondas, welcome in. What Pokemon? If you play Pokemon Go, what is your team? What's your go-to Pokemon? My favourite Pokemon is Bulbasaur. Hands down. I haven't played that for like 3-4 years. I still play it. I started in lockdown, to be fair, and because I don't actually live right next to like a gym, I have been stuck on level 39 for a long time, because you have to get like bat in a gym like 30-40 times. And if I go, I can walk down to an in-post locker and I will walk past a gym. So well, if I got a parcel to post or collect, I specifically only go down when I try mainly to go down when there's a Pokemon at the gym. And I'm finally level 40, but not only am I just in, I'm kind of like, what am I? Just under a third of the way through of level 40. I'm like, that is how long I have been trying to do raids. But as I see them, I suppose I could go out and just go and do it and walk back, I suppose. I mean, don't be so lazy, crazy. But like in lockdown, I literally, when you are out for your one walk a day, I literally just go out for a drive and do the whole loop and come back. All ready for Expo. I can't wait. Tomorrow I've got to, it's basically no is the answer I suppose to that question. Tomorrow I've got to go and, I'm not going anywhere, but tidy up. So I've got my power armor out to do a video, and I've noticed some of the white has discoloured a little bit, which is fantastic. So I just need to, I'm just going to paint over it, and then I have made some business cards to fit in my deck box, my Fallout deck box that what's made me, my magic deck box. So I just had to wait to get some Prit stick, and that has arrived, but that's not being dropped off until tomorrow because I couldn't be able to go out and pick it up. Other than that, and then I've got a pack as yet, so that's all tomorrow. I'm quite excited at the fact that I don't actually have anything too mad to do for it, which is very exciting. Squirtle Gang! Oh, we've got Red, we've got Squirtle Gang. What is everyone's like go-to Pokemon or favourite Pokemon? I now have, I can't even think what it's called. Figdo? Figdo? It's a dog, but it looks like a pile of dough. It looks like it's constructed from dough. I think it's maybe like Fido, but it's not. Charmander, first ever. Oh, we've got one for each. We have Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and Charmander. Feeling like Pokemon Red. Someone buy me a plane, like on Game Boy. Pick it so I can come. Quick, buy my ticket. Quick, I'll buy your ticket. You can come along. What's Spy Samurai plane ticket? Do it. Do it. Yeah, what's Spy? Yeah, yeah. What? Spy Samurai plane ticket. Go. Fido. That's probably how it is, right? That's how much I've paid attention to what my what do I call it on Pokemon Go? Can I pet that dog? Your companion dog. I can't even think what they call it. My sister had Pokemon Blue because she liked blue. I had Pokemon Red because I liked red. That's how adventurous we are. So I'll be very excited. I'll be like, I can be able to like see if I can get any new Pokemon. Piplup stand here. Because Ampelon is a boss. Especially if he's a shiny one. His shiny one looks really cool. He's actually quite a tough little penguin, to be honest. Like, whenever you gotta try and catch one, he is quite a beast to try and capture. I'm not gonna lie. Oh no, waves periodic. Waves sound periodic correct. Mine too! Was yours blue as well? Torchic though. Torchic is just cute. Well, probably likes Meowth. Probably has nothing but Meowth. I feel like a bit of a traitor because I'm a 94 baby and grew up on Gen 1. Nice. Yes. I am a 90s one. 90s one? Yep, 91. Blue on the old grey brick boy. Yes, I had red on the old grey brick boy. And then I advanced to Game Boy Color. Oh my god! And then we had the when you could then play with other people, you had cables that you had to attach into one Game Boy into the other Game Boy, and then that's how you could trade Pokemon. None of this, like what is today. You literally had a cable. And I think you could like battle. Game Boy. A true Game Boy and then Game Boy Color. Or was it? I never had Game Boy Advance. Was that Game Boy Advance? Wasn't that the one with like the additional screen? Flashlight held in your mouth under the covers to play it too, yeah, as a kid. Be like, are you in bed? Yeah. Those were the days, right? The old link cables, love it. I can still see them in my head. They were like blue. Blue. Like cables. Mario Kart on GB Advance could get like 4 beats. Because that was like the height of technology, right? I've never played Mario Kart other than on DS. So I kind of missed out there. But that is like the height of technology. The fact is that you could get like 4 people on. The fact that you could even like connect up on a Game Boy. Not a single Game Boy ever was backlit. You remember playing the games like on the old, like the grey, as you say, the Game Brick. And it was so dark and only one colour. And then you obviously get Game Boy Color and it's like, oh, there's colours in this game. Kids need stains, don't understand. That's a fact. The fact is that you could hardly see the screen in certain light settings. I do Game Boys and trade with myself to get the entire Pokedex. Pokedex. Now that is quite a clever idea. I was obviously not that clever with my sister. I think we only used it like a couple of times. And I remember like when the card game came out, I wouldn't have a clue how to play it now. can't even remember the card, how to play the card game. I'm not crying, you're crying. My childhood wasn't lonely. Oh. No, we love it. I mean, then you're keeping the Pokemon for yourself, so that's quite a good thing, right? We'll go with that. God, you know, like, I remember being in school, yeah? And when Pokemon cards were an in thing, like, the proper ones. And then people would get, like, I don't know, let's pick on Pikachu, it's not going to be Pikachu. And they would, like, you'd discard them and then throw them, like, in the bin, and you just think they probably... I was the kid, right? There was a school bully. There was a kid, as a kid. I would go, if there was like a Pokemon card, like just literally just chucked in the bin, I would get the Pokemon card out of said bin. And then I had a shiny one day. I have a feeling it was something like, I don't want to say Gyarados. It was a shiny, I'm sure it's a shiny like Gyarados type Pokemon.
Thanks for the raid.
Yo, thank you so much for the raid. I have a new screen. Is it gonna work? Probably not. Probably not because I haven't set that up yet. Wait, hang on. And yeah, and I'm pretty sure the bully. Where the hell is it? Give me 1 second to get back to ABS. Wait. Yes, we have a raid screen. Welcome in, Amethyst. Welcome in. How are you doing? How are you? What are you doing? I'm struggling with my chat right now. Well, the manga is that it's a Lima raid. Welcome. Wait, hang on. Let me find my chat. That's not. Where's my Twitch gone? Because we're having slight technical issues today. Welcome in, raiders. I will get back to chat in a moment. Okay, sometimes this doesn't work. We're having technical issues, but we're living. We're living. Oh, what were you painting? Playing miniatures and models. What were you painting? Welcome in, raiders. So as you can see, my name is Crazy Youngster Angel. You are the first person to raid me that I can show off this lovely new little screen. Yes, I am a Fallout fan, as you can, what gave it away. So this is me. Is this the right way? No, it's that way. I am a Fallout cosplayer. As you can see, here's my cosplays. So I have got 2 Vault Gals. This is Nuka Gal, Power Armor, which I'm taking to UKGE this Saturday, and a Nukatron. And I have now started doing, like, painting streams. But we have a new raid screen. So you are the first one to see it. This is the first time this has been viewed. So thank you so much. So this is me. So this is what I do. I am a Fallout content creator / cosplayer. All handmade. And now I do tabletop. We're tabletop Tuesdays, but I couldn't stream last night. So we're Warhammer Wednesday, I guess. So we are painting the Void Dragon. So I am a tabletop. I have been doing Warhammer for 2 years. Since April I have decided to do tabletop streams. So this is why we're here, and I am going to UKG this weekend to be on Mephidius' booth as a cosplayer. And if you don't know who they are, they have got Wasteland Warfare or Fallout Factions, which is basically Fallout meets Warhammer, which is very, very exciting. Because I went to the launch event last year for it, so now I'm going back. They've asked me back to another event. So very exciting, very exciting. Let me catch up. But welcome in. So this is me. I am on basically all socials by said name, Crazy MCR Angels. I can link it. Right, so we were talking about Pokemon. Can you, but is your chat, the chat is working, so YouTube and Twitch, you can see each other's comments, right? Because my restream is just not working. Cool. Right, so we were just talking about Pokemon. Satanic Panic tried to get off it. Satanic Panic. Right, let's go back to on YouTube. Boy, Pokemon cards where I live, nobody talked about. Peeps got mugged for them. Where was it? Samurai? Me too on Sunday. Fine, we did a lot of stuff. Ooh, what did you paint? What did you do? I love it. Crazy drives into trash. I dived into trash with Pokemon cards. I did, because they'll be like, the kids would literally be ripping them up, throwing them, and I swear, the bully who was bullied, like the girl bullied me, pikeyed, nicked, whatever you want to call it, stolen my shot of sweats of shiny Gyarados, because then it wasn't there anymore.
Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
But welcome in. I'm trying to see above everything else. If that meant I would too. They were like just fresh people like, I don't want this one anymore. And I would just literally dive in and get them out of the trash. Big old dragon and some terrain. Oh, that's exciting. Oh, I still want to purchase. I might actually get, there's a Chernobyl model, but it's a little bit too small. But they can make it slightly bigger. So I'm kind of like, maybe they will make it bigger for me. Maybe I'll do that one stream. I can't see. I can see you can see. It's just literally my ends. If I can read on there, that's fine then. It's a bit too small for me to read. At least you can both see each other. Skydiver fan. Trash Panda, what? Guys, I gotta get. Oh, good luck for that. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much, Pharmacist, for their follow. Good luck with the Ultramarines. Necron Void Ultramarines. Let us know how it goes. Cosplays look so cool. Thank you. I have been in competitions 2 years running. I have won regionals, and 2 years I've been in the London finals. I'm not doing any cosplays at the moment, so I won't be partaking in any competitions. But I've just won 3rd place in London for my power armor, which ain't bad because they also judge you on your movement, which I can't really do. Her dice will be in my favour, but I think, oh, Robot Galliman is gonna waffle stomp me, Roberto. I hope the dice rolls in your favour. I really do, because it doesn't for mine. Right, should we switch back? Me, I like suck at dice rolls, and it's a skill that you can't really like improve, yeah? It's difficult. Don't let them win, exactly, fight. Just keep reanimating. Keep reanimating. I've got Techromancer near your Reanimator with your Necron bundle, or your Warrior bundle, with your protocol. It's all about the protocol. This is why I like Necrons, because I'm not very good and I can keep coming back. Mine's your Necromunda, Paul, and the Alamo Samurai. Crazy brilliant arc. I had 3 girls who were saying to me, come over to look at them, and took like half my collection. Damn. Oh, especially over time we got girlies. Thank you so much. I'm so glad I managed to like. Did I raid you the other day? Well, I have a feeling I raided you, or your name looks very familiar. That's what I think. We've got to support each other because we are kind of in minority, are we? We're kind of like surrounded. Ah, well, thank you. I will make sure I'm following you back. It has been. I've got streams everywhere. I am not following you. Am I following you? Ah, I am following you. Yay. Wait, no. I think I got raided in to your channel. Wool of the Brushes? Someone. I think I was in someone. And then they raided you the other day. Ah, that's maybe what it was. Was it Wool of the Brushes? No, it wasn't. I couldn't see their face and I can't remember. But yeah, I came into your channel because you got raided. That was on, I want to say Saturday. I just thought Wool of the Brushes because their name. Nope, I know who it was. I can't think of their name right now. That's what it is. Oh, well, thank you for coming in. Yes, I thought you. I came in with a raid into your channel. Sharing the love, much appreciated, girlie. Much appreciated. Good to see. A lot has happened since then. Oh, they leave a corner of the mini sphere. I love it. I love it. Sharing, absolute sharing the love. Oh, that's fantastic. Liquidor. Liquidor. That is fantastic. Well, thank you. I'm glad you had a good stream. That sounds exciting. So maybe I'm getting around to maybe I'll buy this little model of Chernobyl and then feel like doing like a diorama of it. But I kind of want it a nice size so I can use like I have got Nuka Girl. Where's the box? Rocket 69, rocket. Oh, wrong way around. So she's here. I have her here. Oh, wrong way around. So I constructed her. Almost knocked over another paint pot. But I haven't painted it yet. And I have got on my table a little bottle and Cappy who are currently blind. Right now there's a slight delay with me looking at my screen. There's Chernobyl Necrons! Literally, you could do them and then make them look like half melted. That could be interesting. I have seen somebody do that and they have so I'm leaning forward, right. Like cut them in half. Sort of like cut an arm off to make it look like they've sort of quite broken and half melted because of their gauze. They have gauze rifles, which is also kind of like what I wanted to do on the bottom to make it look like have half melted. If I could get my hands on some other sprue, like unused sprue of other characters, so like I don't know, say a Space Marine, I have a bit of Space Marine sticking out of a pile of goo. So I need to get to like, oh maybe they might even have some at UKGE, mightn't they? They might have like packets of spare sprue. Some people do. Thumbs up for you. Found this channel the other day. I won't talk much about actually painting while listening. Oh well, thank you so much, JPC. Thank you. Won't talk much. Actually painting while listening. What are you painting? No worries at all. I appreciate you coming in and giving a thumbs up. Welcome in. I will be doing some more like content. I was hoping to do some content before I disappeared to UKGE, but I don't think that's really going to happen now. Or if everything goes well tomorrow, I might be able to at least say do a tutorial on how to paint, and I've been requested to do a lava based tutorial, which I thought I could try and do, and then I can edit it and post it. But thank you for coming in. It's so nice to see sort of the communities all coming together. Something therapeutic about like just it's like say like Wooler the brush is not picking them directly. Giving him good shout outs tonight, aren't I? I was watching him the other day whilst I was actually painting my bottle and Cappy. It's just nice to meet like-minded. You see, just like noise in the background. And it's just nice to meet like fellow Warhammer people as well. Chaos Warriors and Bloodletters. Oh, how's it going? I need to get back into doing my Daughters of Cain. So I've decided once I've done the Void Dragon, I'm probably gonna start on the I was quite tempted to do the Shadow Queen next. I'm still throwing up the logistics of building a bone sword. Yeah, because how would you, do you know what the one I mean about like one on Fallout 76? Because it's still got bits attached to it, which is enough, but you just need to get the. If you could get like, I'm just trying to think, you need like a tube shape, I would say. So for my, it depends how thick you want it. For my Nuka Breaker, for the pole, I actually used a rolled up, you know when if you get like, it's a wall calendar, a wipeable wall calendar, does that make sense? So it's just like a poster, and it has every month on it, but you can wipe clean or a wipe pen. I used one of them rolled up. But would that be, you probably want a bit more chunky. I'll have a good plan. Gonna get ready for a gym. Have a good stream. No worries. Thank you so much, Amethyst, for coming in. And so lovely to see you. And I will try and drop into your stream again. Myself probably won't be this weekend because I'm at a tabletop con. But I'll make sure to try and drop in and see you. And thank you so much for coming in and enjoy the gym. Should I give another shout out? There you go. And thank you so much for coming in and sharing and raiding. Being the first one to see my raid screen. So excited. If I could figure out how to then put like an automatic shout out, I would. But thank you. I think about getting a bag of fake bones and use the wood dowel for the core. Do you want it to be to go to con? Because if you make that might be a bit heavy and they can be a bit funny. You could are you wanting it as like an actual bone or a weapon covered in bones? Because if you have a weapon covered in bones, that would work. Or I'm trying to think, if it is like the 76 weapon, you need like something almost like Pringle tubs. If you have Pringle tubs stuck together to get that fat, and on the end, what you probably need to do, you could get clay. Foam clay. I've never used the stuff, but I want to. Get foam clay, and you could mould it to be like, if it's like the femur, have the, well, that's not your femur, but you know what I mean, like the bone, the general bone shape. Or if you say paper mache it, but you're gonna have to roll up and take a long time. A 4x4 with a bone hilt. I see. Yeah, okay, so not quite like the one in game. That is just bone. I think that's possible. Or if you bounce ideas or draw a little idea on how exactly you want it, we can try and think. So I know like Creed wants to do a cosplay, and I've been trying to think of ways. I saw a video on how to do it. Like I've been trying to rack my brain on how to make, if I did a Krieg, which is, if you know what Krieg is in Warhammer, it's just think of World War and they have gas masks. Essentially a World War soldier with gas mask. And I've been thinking, oh, how on earth am I going to make this gas mask? But I think I'm planning like little sections on how to do it, so I'm kind of like, I might have an idea. But bounce ideas around. Yeah, if you draw exactly, then if you draw it a couple of times, it might come to you, or be like, I'm willing to sort of like help and share, like ideas on how you might be able to get to that sort of vision. Because sometimes it just helps, especially like, you know, being a cosplayer, I might come up with an idea. Not saying that, you know, I know all. I'm just saying there might be someone like myself who might be like, ah, if you do it this way. It's got to have a pumpkin on it though. Right, it's got to have a pumpkin on it. I want a sword blade coming out of the skull with femurs as a guard. This is sounding better and better. Okay. Yeah. You should be able to like buy little plastic bits, couldn't you, and put on. It'd be perfect if it was like Halloween, wouldn't it? Because then you'd be able to like really. Although, saying that, in America, don't you have like, I don't know, movies always make out like Halloween-y shops all year? That's what kind of want. Or, like, I want to try and have a go at like Deathclaw gauntlets. Just getting that shape, isn't it? The spine is the hilt. Maybe pelvis is a pommel. Oh my god. See, ideas are coming. Ideas are coming. I don't know, is this helping or is this making you even more confused? I'll be like, make them all. That's quite an interesting idea. Oh, maybe just the tailbone coming down. You could do that. And then like what bones? Definitely like the skull would be cool, or the pelvis would be cool. The pelvis could be like where you put your hand in, yeah. The juice is the creative juices are flowing. Yeah, welcome in. Hey, how's the Necron? He's behaving. He hasn't spilled anything else. But welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing, my friend? Jace. That is it. I made sure. Jace. That's it. I couldn't quite see with my glasses, but I could just see the comment. He hasn't spilled anything yet. But we're building the base up. And I realised I think I may have slightly painted it wrong, but it doesn't really matter because you can paint as you like. And no one can stop me. So we are. I need to do like the dirt, but I'm not entirely sure what colour because I don't. I've only got like the dark silver. I could layer. Or lurking around Twitch on the night shift, wishing I was painting. Oh, well, I hope work's going all right for you. Have you? I was going to say, have you got long left of your night shift? I'm guessing yes. The night is young. Oh, have you got any paint projects going? I hope I can entertain you whilst you're on night shift. I don't know why I thought that was going to work. I mean, I have got general acrylic I could use. I just want like a little bit of brown. You can use it, but you have to water it down. This is sacrilege. Right, these are the two colours that I bought for my Nucatron. They are general acrylic. I feel like I'm going to be shouted at which one do we want. One is going to be a lot brighter than the other. We're all about experimenting on this channel. I don't really want it to be glittery. I feel like if I put pelvis on, that's something that I have to attach to, like the game score. Would it get big, really big and bulky? But that would be like a really good like protection bit. So I paint some colour on my Emperor's Children the other day, so I'll continue that come Friday. Ooh, you getting all right with them, or have you just sort of just started? I want to go back to my daughters now. Okay, so I've watered a bit down. Let's have a bit that. Okay. Okay. This is happening. I might still be a little bit thick, but we can. Essentially, the paints that I am using anyway are acrylic, but not. You have to water down. If you put on acrylic paint straight away, it'll be too thick. Could do a cutlass with the rib cage. The rib cage as a handguard would sound better. Then you could also then include like part of the spine or the pelvis. You could even have like the tailbone coming down the side. Basically have a skeleton. I like this idea as a common. I just put airbrush fade on the base colour down, so a long way to go. And first models are essentially colour test models. Oh, at least you've got like a little, you got getting some colour on there. And then you'll be able to then sort of go from there, like from the test. That is a thing, to kind of work out where you want to go from. Okay. This brown is browning. I don't own the airbrush, but they just look so, like, the detail that you can get out of them are just... So I've got a second-hand model, which has been clearly, it's my Necron. It's not a spider, but I call it my Necron spider, but it's not the Necron spider. You can tell it's been airbrushed. So they've painted it silver, probably airbrushed it silver, and then they've painted pink. I wish they used green, because now I feel like I have to spray paint it black to get rid of the pink, because it doesn't then fit. I love how they've done the silver, because it's that worn kind of silver. But I don't. If I had an airbrush, you could just like green, which is a shame. That's what you get for second-hand colours. There was 2 of them, but I only wanted the 1. I'm not even using the glasses. Okay, that's quite fitting. I'm going to have a smaller brush for that. This is actual acrylic paint. It can build up texture. So I will do for the rest of this base as well, so on these bits that's around the edge. I'm going to work up the same crackle style as the other, as my Necron warriors. That's why I'm not that worried about it's catching onto the base. But I think it really pulls it together. I think if that's going to be too dark, I've got another brown. But I'll have to continue round, and then we'll go from there and add on. That's what I like, just you can just literally like experiment, can't you? Make it. Don't know if that's a rock I've missed, I don't think so. Oh, I'm just kind of like pushing. I suppose being that kind of like mud, it's the effect that I'm kind of like going for. It's drying up darker than I actually want it to. Okay. We start off great and then it's getting darker. It is, yeah, so it's this weekend, Friday to Sunday. Okay, bring some of that one out. Are you going? Are you... I can't remember if you said you were. Try this brown. Mix it over the top. And combining might be good. So the other one's a bit more. This is like the two colours that I've used for the rust effect on my Necron cosplay. So I know they do layer up well. So it might be better to... Ooh, that's a bit sick. Now this one, I've really hadn't got too many trips planned this year. Oh, that's fair. Oh, I'm looking forward to it. Let's see what sort of like goodies and everything I can find. Probably won't be able to like buy anything, but... Or probably won't buy anything. It's only if you have that anticipation and you'll be like, oh, find something spectacular. That should look good combined, to be honest. Where else are you going? Well, you don't have to say why. We're not going to come and stalk you, but I know I've got a busy couple months ahead. So not only have I got the expo this weekend, then the end of June I'm at another con, which I'm now going to. I wasn't sure if I was, but I know I am. Start of July I'm away for a couple of days, and then at the end of July I'm away for a couple more days at a festival. So streams will be a little bit up and over the show. Well, I'm just going to paint over the scarab because anybody got no time for that. We want to put some paint down in there. I'll have to touch that bit up, but it's okay. Oh, this is looking a bit more mod-like. Weekend of almost and shuffle for cons. Oh, cool! Going to Cardiff in a couple of weeks for a fellow Twitch friends con. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm at Netherlands in October for 5 days. That will keep you busy. Goldfinch, hello friends, welcome in. How are you, my friend? Wait, was it you? We got raided by someone, I'm pretty sure, was it you? And then you got raided by someone you raided? It's kind of been a bit of a blur the last few days. Was not I, it was not you, okay. I was going, I remember that. I'm like, clearly someone has... Well, I've slept since then, that's why. I was like, I recognise this name. I was like, I know why, because I've come somewhere from your channel, from a raid, and I can't remember what... Clearly. Whom? I know it's somebody I have recently met. I do! I have a Nuka-Cola chair, and I have a Nuka-Cola keyboard. And keyboard mat. And I have a Fallout Vault Boy keyboard as well. This was gifted. It was gifted by a company called Overclockers for being in exchange for promoting their stuff. So I got 2 keyboards and a chair and the cushions. If you can just see the cushions behind me. And I got another set of cushions as well from them. I really know them. Most of us 76 know each other. That's true. Oh, now I feel like really bad. I can't think of their name. I was like, I'm pretty sure because of G. I'm sure if I went back on my Twitch, I'll be able to see whom they are. Because it shows you, doesn't it, the last, like, rest of the stream of the person you've just watched. That's awesome. Free stuff is always awesome. I was so lucky. I couldn't believe it. And they're like, we'd like to send you a chair. I was like, yeah, okay. And it arrived. I was like, okay. So it is a Noble's chair. So I have got the links in my link tree. So I think they do ship or something to like America. I'm not affiliate. I don't get paid. For anyone who goes via the website. I'm not on commission. Or anything like that with it. But, you know, they did give me a chair. And cushions. 2 sets of cushions and 2 keyboards. And the Nuka-Cola one came with the Nuka-Cola keyboard mat. So I'm very lucky. And then I used the boxes in my cosplays, because I made all my cosplays out of cardboard, because the girl can't afford foam. Overclockers is a decent sound company also. For most of my PCs using them, have you? That's where, like, when I can upgrade to a PC, I'll buy from there. Well, that's good to know, like, you can say you've used them to build. I was really lucky. There was, yeah, this guy from there was just like, can we send you this stuff? I was like, it was in exchange for content, publicity. I was like, yep. Which I thought was pretty damn cool. Show a sketch of the sword into Discord, have you? Right, let me finish these bits. I think I'm still trying to build up the colours because they're not really... kind of gone a bit murky brown. And I need to get my paintbrush in here. I normally buy my piece of parts from either them or Scan, but most overclockers they also send Haribo with the package. Oh, I didn't get no Haribo in my packages. To be fair, it's like I think I'd be a bit mean if I was like, I didn't get no Haribo in my packages. Like Sam, that's pretty cool. I don't know if the UK has warheads. I have heard of them. So I know what you mean. That doesn't necessarily mean we can get them though, does it? I don't know is the answer. Or something similar, if not that. Alright, this is looking murky and I could probably put like... Wow, my husband just came back from the UK for work! No way! How long has he been out here for? Oh, did he bring back loads of like goodies? Better them. A suitcase full. Got some good shortbread and some tea! Yes! Though, to be fair, like, I don't actually drink tea, so it's more yay for the shortbread. I know, you can drink the tea and I'll have the shortbread, okay? That sounds good. And candies. Oh, that's really cool. Does he have to, like, come out often? Bet you're like, bring me back some goodies. Do you ever get to travel with him? That'd be really cool if you get to come along. So yes, and his company's based in Wales. Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I know, and I know complete opposite. I know a couple who live in the UK and they have like a recruitment business in America. Funny, innit? We're going on a trip to London in December. Oh yes, oh, I remember you saying you were coming. Actually, that'd be nice. Just a non. Oh, I was about to ask, is that work or fun? That would be nice. A non-work trip. Can actually put your feet up. Oh, nice. Have you been to London before? Oh, I can get the paintbrush in there. Oh, I can't actually see. I need to draw up closer to my face to use the glasses. Oh yes, I got just a bit of paint on the wrong bit. Let me just bring it in a bit. I've never been anywhere in Europe. Oh, that would be really lovely. Are you here for like Christmas? I think you said. I think I asked before. Christmas markets, right? I'm hoping to see at least one of my streamer friends there, if only for like tea or coffee, or hopefully you can meet up. I spent a lot of age which I was in the naval station in Japan, so it'd be like your first time coming over this way. Oh, I'm sure it'll be a lovely like little trip. And seeing like the Christmas markets, I imagine in London would be amazing. I wonder where they... I suppose they'll be all dotted around everywhere, wouldn't they? You literally just come with an empty suitcase. So that's one good thing, that is Christmas sorted. So like when I did like the Christmas market cruise with Mum, I was a bit like, right, everyone is getting something from my trip. It's not going to be a lot, but you're getting something. Take it or leave it kind of thing. It was just like, yes, this is such a good excuse why people can't get a lot this year. But it means a lot, to be fair. It's not about like the value in it. It's like, I've been on holiday and I thought of you. Which is kind of like more sweet, isn't it? Okay, so I'm building up that. And I'll switch plainly to the orange. Orangey brown. Oh, music has stopped. Just let that dry for a bit. Make sure I know, don't live in London, which I get because it's crazy expensive. It is. It's mad, isn't it? And it's chaotic and... Well, it's nice though. It's a good base to see, like... And it, depending on where they're obviously from, it can be quite easy for people to get to because it's... I say that for me, I'm like... I've got the train. How long is the train? It could be 2.5 hours for me to get to London. America Vince wants into making me... I mean, he might do. He did cross my mind. I've just noticed that there are random, like, Twitch, on my Twitch, like, Goldfinch, you have a banana next to your name on my Twitch. And PC has 2023. And I've only just realised these things are popping up because I'm not looking at that chat. That's so strange. I'm just like, what's going on? Okay, and I'm thinking, how can I could dry brush a little bit of anything dark. It's not going to show, but I could or just go pure none on oil. Because it is mud. It's going to be like muddy dirt. Get it? Yeah, I think there's some in Nottingham and Birmingham, then one person somewhere outside of London. So you're kind of like all over. That's cool. He had to drive when he was in the UK too, which is obviously nerve-wracking as it's the other side of the road. That's a good point. Especially if you're not so used to it and you think, oh my god. And the roads are smaller, aren't they, as well? I imagine like the roads, whenever you see on sort of movies, your roads are like a lot bigger. It's a bit like, I know is like New Zealand. Their roads are bigger and there's like not a lot on them. And we have roundabouts as well. It's more confusing if you're like you've got to go around. I've never driven abroad, but like if you're going the wrong way around the roundabout, you kind of got to flip it in your head. Yeah, they are. I think talent roads are very small. I was like, oh, it's mad, isn't it? I don't really understand why we all don't drive on the same side. I mean, we're pretty outnumbered being on our side of the road. Who knows? It makes no sense. Oh, I do hope you get to meet, say, you're like everyone that you want to meet. We have roundabouts, but not big ones like the UK. And I can't imagine like driving in like London ones. I mean, I have driven to London once before, and that was for con. But that was like outskirts London, so like I can't even think what it was. The west side. That was bad enough. I was like, I've never done anything like that before. Luckily he was mainly in Wales and highway driving, so he only had to drive in London once. So at least he's got the experience down. I'm sure he can, at least he can hopefully have like know how to like navigate the underground system. There is a great for any key, I can't think what it's called. I think it's called, City Mapper, which is a good app to have on your phone, which is literally what my brother-in-law has told me to get when I was in London last year. And it will literally tell you, you will need to get to A to B, especially like in London. It will tell you the then current trains, the underground, everything. So City Mapper. It will tell you where like Uber and everything, or like stops like that are. So I'd recommend, if you're like not sure about navigating or a bit nervous, I'd recommend getting City Mapper. Especially if I like coming over. I don't know if it works abroad, but he uses it all the time because he is literally when you say live in London, and like everybody kind of lives in London, don't they? But he commutes like all the time in London. Drove to London more times than I can. I hate it. Oh my god, I could never drive through the centre. So I've driven around that's English for you. Drive round the outskirts to get to Com. I think getting the 3D printed hilt and fitting a foam sword to it. Right, oh yeah, that's a good point. Let me have a look. I'll have to open up Discord. A foam sword would work, right? Oh, I don't want that. I want the Waterloo line. Never want to drive into... Are you on the Waterloo line right now? Oh, are you on the Waterloo line? Never drive into London again. Yeah. I only had to drive into London to get to con because my actual, like... I couldn't take my power armor on the train. I'm kind of like, I can navigate just about the underground. Where have you put it? Ah, I see, I see. That would look quite cool. Yeah, if you did actually foam. Yeah, you could do like a foam sword to it. And then as you say, like, get that bit 3D printed. Because otherwise then you're going to have to build up, like, sections to then stick together. Or, like, get a big bit of chunkier foam and then try and carve it out. And then if you can paint it to look like that it's all one piece, but it's all like the spine bit is all sections. And then, but then you've got to try and get the skull shape. Let alone the bits that stick out. Maybe 3D printed, because then it would be look more like, wouldn't it? Unless you, yeah, unless you had to carve it, but then that's probably not going to be as strong, is it, to hold? To 7.5 ton horse lorry into central London was just like, nope, never again. Oh my god, that was pretty brave to take a 7.5 ton horse lorry into central London. Never again. My goodness. That must have been quite a challenge, to say the least. I only have a polo. And I went around I can't think where it is. Where the Westfield shopping centre is. I can't think. I know it's part of like the yellow line, yellow and pink line. I can't think where it is now. Don't know if I get English slang. I see TikTok and show realise I don't. If there's anything I'm saying that you don't understand, please say. You're probably not the only one sitting there going, what the hell is she going on about? I want to Fortnite cosplay, but I'm trying to bring out the cheapest one to start. I was thinking Raider. Someone keeps asking me that, or telling me that I need to do a Raider. You could even, if you just want to, are you into like making it? Would you want to make one, or would you just be like, if you bought like pieces for it? So some people I've seen to like even say just do a vault suit, especially men, because it's a little bit more fitting. If you managed, or I should say managed to find a blue boiler suit. I've seen some people do that where they've literally just bought a blue boiler suit and then added in like the yellow strips, so you can get something called, oh my god, I just had the name in my head. Right, it's I can't think what it's called. I've used it in my last vault suit. So it's not ribbon, but it's like material, but it's like folded over at the sides. So then you could easily get, like, if you're not great at sewing, you could then get this yellow strip, and I can't think what it's called. That's going to bug me. I can get back to you on that. But anyway, so then you could always get iron-on transfers if you like. I don't know how to sew, crazy. You just get like a blue jumpsuit or boiler suit, and then just iron-on transfer, and then just iron the strip down. Oh, what's it called? That's gonna bug me now. What's it called? Alright, there's a cotton tape. There is a word. I might have to look back on my eBay. I'm trying to find what it's called. It has got a certain name. Because ribbon will be... I did use ribbon on my first vault suit. Obviously that's shiny. I can't think what it's called. But anyway, you can get it. It's not quite... It's like a cotton... It's just there. It's just there on the tip of my tongue. I don't think I'm signed into eBay. I am signed into eBay. This is important. This is going to bug me otherwise. Right, what have I recently bought? You can't see this. So everyone's like, what's crazy recently bought? Purchases. Okay, this is going to have to go back. Sometimes I don't go back. When did I make my vault suit? 2000. Did I buy it in 2004? Oh, I just wondered when I last purchased something. Can't see it. Right, I bought it. Bias binding. Bias tape. I can screenshot it and put it in Discord if you like. I was never going to remember that. That was just for my own peace of mind what I wanted to work what that one out was. I usually have a hodgepodge kind of style. See, doing a Raider one would be, as you say, you can literally hodgepodge it. You could probably go to like charity shops and then like scuff up like I was making sure the lid was shut then. Like bits, as you say, it can just mismatch. But if it seems more sturdy than building a round sword frame. Yeah, I think maybe a 3D printer would be good. I mean, foam can be quite sturdy, but then also I haven't worked with it, so I can't tell you how a sword. But if you imagine if you're holding a sword, and even if you cut into it, that's going to be really weaker, isn't it? That's the only problem. I think maybe 3D printing might be the best way. Unless you need to make it yourself, but that might work. So like 3D printing, so I'm just gonna... Do I want to go grey? Let's not go grey. Or I'll have to go grey now because I put it on top. And then we're going to go around in like a whiter colour on top of the mud. I like to buy stuff and put it together. I can't say anything. That's fair. But yeah, they can easily buy. Like Temu. I love Temu. Vinted. I don't know if you actually have Vinted. Got it. Oh no, instead of sewing. That might help. So if you get like, you can get like, it can literally be called bond web, but you want double-sided, or you can get iron-on, so it will stick down. That makes sense. So you have, it's double-sided, and you just iron on, and it like bonds it together. Bonder web can sometimes only be like one-sided, so you want like double-sided. That is a crude aspect of cobbled together sword. That's the thing, if you're like wanting to put it together, but then I guess like say if it was like a skeleton you found, you could argue, because it's a skeleton, it's got to be like one piece. If you made it chunky enough, or what you could do is, oh, in the foam, I don't know how easy that would be to do. If you put like a metal rod, I don't know if you can. I don't know because it can be, if it's quite thick. If you could put like a, I don't know, metal rod, because then it might not be con friendly. But then if you don't tell anyone, could you put like a rod in it to make it a bit more sturdy? Or as you say, like a, no, you can't put a dowel rod in because that would be, you'd have to put like drill a big hole in, wouldn't you? We'll bounce ideas. We'll bounce ideas to get there. If any of this is helping, or it's just making you go, I don't know. I won't be insulted. But I hope it's sort of helping. Ideas. How else could you do that? Give me time. I'll probably be thinking about this. To be fair as well, like I'd love to make like a Deathclaw gauntlet. But then as that's something like I can hold like in my hand, I could make that out of foam. But a sword? It's the thing, you want to get it just right, don't you? Just fuck that up completely. Yeah, I'm happy to help brainstorm. To try and see, I made Kremov's tooth, but that's flat, right? I made that out of cardboard. But if you're doing like a skeleton, obviously you're going to want it to be quite 3D. Whereas Kremov's tooth is not, because it's pretty flat. If that makes sense. So it's kind of like a bit different, isn't it? Not like a... I can see what we need to get to. And I'm going to be thinking about as well, like a raider, because I keep being requested to do a raider next. And to be fair, I've got like my armour, like my Vault armour, I can use that, and then... See, if I got like army boots for like... Krieg army. But then you're going to want them to look completely different. Could just have the funky hair. Okay, I'm trying to like just bring the mud a little bit more to life. Thanks for stream, but now I have an attention-seeking cat. Paint time over. Oh, what is the cat's name? I'm glad I could keep you company whilst whilst you're painting. I'm building a story behind it too. That's always a good way as well. Build like a good storyline behind it. I like that idea. So it isn't just this is what I've done. There's actually like context behind it. Do I need to... Oh, I'm going to see from there, am I? Okay, put that away. Try and keep it tiny. We'll have a good think. Is this crackle base gonna... Do you think crackle base will look right? I think they've all got crackle bases, right? We're going to start making the crackle base. So this is kind of has to go in layers. I say start because I haven't got my PVA glue up here. So to get the crackle base, I start with white. We're going, what on earth is she doing? I do keep thinking about my next cosplay. But I think something like a Krieg or a Necron. And I think I'll love to do a Shadow Queen. Or a Crone Seer. They're Warhammer ones. Then I was like, I could do a Raider or a Piper. Because I kind of gone like full on max out sort of Fallout ones. But I haven't got really any inspo to do any other. Apart from an Assaultron, that would be quite cool to do next. But then I've only got like robots. And I could just do a Necron. How odd for filling out the spine of the man who taught them to use the scout as a weapon. That's a good idea. Keeping it to like the character. Sort of their nature and that. As to how you came about it. Yeah, welcome in. How are you doing? Aniki? Aniki, is that how you say your name? I do tend to forget how to say people's names. Do apologise. Definitely thinking about this sword now. Because we made it, I'd have to build it out of, I would say, would have to be proper like EVA crafting foam. I suppose it would be kind of chunky to get the spine, but to be fair, spines aren't like thick, are they? Like in sort of, if you know what I mean. It's not like a femur bone. Necrons, eh? Yeah, so I've been just working on my Void Dragon base. So now I'm just prepping it because I'm gonna do the Cracker base. I love Necrons, so I only have Necrons in 40k. My dream army would be to have Death Corps of Krieg. I like the idea of the Astra Militarum, and then I can also have tanks. And I'd love to. I think I'd love, because I have this weird, and it sounds really strange, I don't mention it, but like a weird fascination. They spook me out the hell out. Well, like with gas masks, and they always have. I just think because it's such a prominent part of history. And I was like, well, I can use the gas mask for. I have been looking them on Vinted. And you'd be surprised how often they actually sell. Because I've liked a few just to kind of get the idea and like shape and detail. And they'll be sold. And I'm like, who the hell is buying gas masks? It's me sitting there thinking I could make one. Like this way my Howard was absent for so long on Insta. Exactly! Well, because he's gone off. Because he's been tormented and now he's come back with this new weapon. This mysterious new weapon. I haven't played since 4th edition. I can't even think what we're on now. I'm really new. So I've only I started off 2 years ago on AOS. I really only got into 40k last year. I can't even think. I did get it. Can't think what we're on now. So it's all sort of like new to me. I think somebody in the last stream asked like, what's my favourite one? I was like, can't really comment, or whatever was better. Because I haven't sort of played it. Do you get to play much, or are you just like sort of like switched over? I've never played anything else like Kill Team or Blood Bowl. We're like... Oh. 6th. Can't remember what we're on for AOS. I haven't played AOS for like a year. Myself. Quite possibly the best edition. Talking 15, maybe 20 years ago. Maybe longer! Oh wow. There's me, little newbie. 2 years. No worries, Watts. No worries at all. Don't worry about this because I'll be painting the edging black. I've only just got back into it, it's not played. Just into painting. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm enjoying the painting side. Like, I'm so new to it. I can't get my head around like the game. I don't play to like win. I just play to have fun, which sounds really strange, and that's obviously what a loser says. I know. But I know I'm never gonna win. But I just enjoy it. Which I think is the main thing, isn't it? And like painting, it can be like, now I'm kind of getting more and more into it, the more like I know that my skill is changing. Can't wait to see what PC does with his Insta character. I'm working on the Lorenzo crown for my AC on Insta. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm missing all of this. If you've posted anything, you need to like let me know. We are brainstorming PC's sword. Hint hint. 3D. We're thinking a 3D printed. It might be easier. Foam, because he wants like a spine sort of base. Probably not gonna be strong enough. So if you made out of cardboard, then you'd have to really like fill in, like reinforce it. See, it really settles. Mixing a bit better. Wait for it to like fully dry before I kind of get really into that. Oh god, that made me jump. Oh sorry, who did that? That made me jump. I'm just gonna add a little bit more black if I can. Into these cracks to really get wrecked. That literally made me jump. I'll try and just look around on the cracks to make them like deeper. Thing is, and then they can like settle out. Just push that around. That'll look better. I just feel like I've just put paint all over my face. I mean, that hasn't quite happened, or it hasn't actually happened yet, which I'm very surprised. Everything else has. So then once this is dry, so then I just paint on the Tesseract Glow. I didn't think that ahead, otherwise I could have brought a PVA glue up And we could have crackle base it. We could crackle base it. I could go and get the PVA glue and get the hairdryer. I could mute myself if you want to see the crackle base in progress. So the only thing on the bases I've got left to do is actually the scarabs, but also that's something I'm going to have to take time to do. It's building up nicely, and then I'm going to try and make some crystals out of sprue. Such a green. I'm just like watching it on the camera and yep. Oh, then them bits that came down, I want to actually... I need to put white in. So it continues down the cracks in the other pieces. And then what I do is I sort of just like layer up in... It makes a slight difference to the shading. Like on my warriors. Ooh. So there's areas where it's like thinner. Just to create like a shading. Have to leave that to then dry. It's quite a green when it's left like that. You kind of hope it's green. And I realised I need to put a bit more white down now into the blocks because now the base is done. Actually, I quite like how I've done the base because that's how I imagined the base to be. And I'm glad I followed through with this. Like, trust the process, yeah? So he is basically almost done, so I want to do the green as like a tutorial. Well, that bit's okay. There's some bits where it needs to come down a bit. Well, if I can be able to see and get this on camera at the same time. I'm literally just going to spray it out a bit. Then like... I'm trying to get to it. I don't care like how messy it'll be once the paint's on it. Just you need the white to really highlight.
Attention citizens. Nuclear strike imminent.
You need the white to highlight the green.
The area at your earliest convenience.
Is that trying to distract me now? I'm getting like this green gets everywhere. Let's put a little bit out to the side there. There's like a bit here and I'm trying to work out how to get to. And a bit more like on this side. Okay. I might put a bit more on there. This one you can literally just then spend like hours just tweaking, changing. Okay. This is when I have to go around and remember where I've actually... Oh, oh no, don't want that to fall in the paint. So dry bit. We don't want that in the paint, do we really? Ooh. So I have to wait for that to really dry. I think I was going to put on really thin, but it won't come out that nice though. All along his wings. I've still got to do his body, is it? We need like a really, really, really thin one. Paintbrush to come in. Just to really highlight the green. I mean, I could try with this one. Thing is, I can paint over it, right? You want the most teeniest little bit to hold him. How to hold him. Oh, get my glasses going. Oh, you can push it back, or is it all the way back? I think it's all the way back. Okay. It's just like that much paint on the brush. It's not really making much difference. Oh, I'm leaning forward though, because I then got my headset on. This is probably going to really mess up. Right, I'm going to do one bit and then see. How that turns out like. So I've done a little bit like this on the arc and I didn't like it. It didn't turn out as great as I had hoped. But it's just having that little steady hand and a really thin kind of brush to then get in. That's just like a little dent. Sus. Sus. That's just all sus. Oh. A steady hand. And I think I'm kind of like really, really hunching over to try and keep him in the camera for you guys. That's why it's not really working that well. Okay. We'll do one side. And then for these ones, can I just paint it in green? I might need my other green out actually to get some of the base right. This is when you just get all like finicky with like the colours. So a little bit of this green. I'm just gonna double like a little bit on the white bits, so it's going to blend a bit better. Grace of my aunt, and she left me in space. It's still floating around in space. That's the love that she has. Like you said you wanted to be like on holiday somewhere. I'll find oh, is that all the white bits? Why do I feel like I'm missing some white? Floating in space and flopping around. No, because don't say I don't take you anywhere. Might not be your wanted to be destination, but Mr. Floppy. That's literally how it goes, right? Oh, that's a bit of green on that part. She gets to go on here. How to hold him whilst that all dries. I might just paint over this and do so it isn't so sort of like messy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just keep layering. I can put a layer of the other green on first. Oh, I need to keep that out anyway. So I'm gonna paint over that. We don't like that top bit up there. So I'm just going to try and blend. Why did I go in here? Don't spill the paint. I'm literally so on edge so I don't spill the paint. Like, again. The pressure.
Skill issue.
So don't spill the paint. Skill issue. It literally is, right? That's quite good. That actually like dropped down into the crevice. Spill, spill, spill. A spill issue. That's what I need. I need a sound that says spill issue now. Because that would be more fitting, right? That should be the new crazy. Oh mate, right, I think I got all the white bit. Yeah, I don't know that bit. The base is looking fantastic so far. So I haven't got my PVA glue up here. So you can put it on a different kind of like thickness. Oh, it's all I know of my life. You are alone with the love of your life. Or alone with the love of your life. Me. Oh, like, you're like, no. They got glitter for skin. There is, that reminds me, there is a sound I've seen. Oh, just painted my white. Like, goes like, I am a glitter bitch, which is from Jasper the Doll on TikTok, and I'm like, I could just do that for like, not an oil is the answer. So his base is not going to stay green, but he needs to like properly dry. Yeah, I don't know that. Which green did I use? This one. I saw it like straight away. I think I prefer the cracks in it. Where it should beam in the night. You've got like my little radiation beam of sunshine. Is that sunshine? No, it's just PC. I'm literally just gonna paint over where I've just whited because I tried to trust the process and I gave up. Because do they make glow-in-the-dark paints? Somewhere, I remember seeing that they don't, but they do like in like really more neon than there's like an actual base paint than green. So I know Citadel don't, but this could be a thing. I don't know if another one does. I remember there was, I can't actually remember fully. But I mean, this is pretty like in neon. But it was another paint company. And I can't remember what it was. But they should do, because how cool would that look if they had glow-in-the-dark paint? And that just glowed. Just sorry, like the that will eventually be black and crackle. That looks very interesting from that angle, right? I need no guide counter to see you shine. You just know, and it's just be spicy. Oh, that's a long day. Excuse me, yawning. I'm actually quite pleased with how that's like turned out. So then what you do then is on top of the green is then you because I've layered the white and then I'll put the green on. And then what you do is you put a layer of PVA glue on. So then that stops the, when you put the crackle paint on top, it's just so then the crackle paint doesn't then pull these other paints with it. So you put a layer of PVA glue on to help. Skill. You know what Mr. Nice was he ever? No, I have to say that. I have to say it was. Or paint the rest of the black light would be so cool. That would actually be really cool, because then it would really give it that Necron pop. But I'm really pleased with how that's turned out. As you can see, you'll see. It's still a bit damp. I love that song. I mean, I can try it. The chat can vote. Do you want me to crackle paint the base? I can get my hairdryer, just there, but I'll have to disappear and go and get my PVA glue. Should we finish off the base? I love that song. It is my favourite one. Get crackin' crackle time! Oh, I shall be back. That is my favourite song. Bottom Baby. Right, let me take these off. Should we make it crackle? Snap, crackle and pop. Because I'm sitting thinking that would look really cool right now.
Wasteland's got its own golden rule. Thou shalt get sidetracked by bullshit every goddamn time.
This is so true. Right, I always get sidetracked very easily. I can't wait for season 2. Oh, I'm so excited. And the fact that they finished it and they're doing a screening, premiere in December, I think their goal is. Right, should I switch to my Be Right Back screen? So, I'm just going to be right back. I'm going to go and get my PVA glue. Should I leave it there? I can leave it running, or I have my I've never actually used my Be Right Back screen. Seriously impressed with the first. It was incredible, right? I must admit that, not being biased, but I absolutely loved it. So I can't wait to see what they do. But you know when you're like, I'm trying not to see any spoilers, and you know when you're just like, you don't want to get yourself hyped up too much, just in case. If you know what I mean, because sometimes like the second series can be a bit like, but I feel like they're probably gonna, if they'd done this the first one, I don't think Todd Howard would allow it to like mess up so much. I can't wait to see it. It was so good. I've done it how many times? A couple of times I've seen it now. I'll leave that. Shall I put it on my Be Right Back screen? Or shall I leave the crafty stream so you can see him? Let's put it on there. Right, I shall be back in a second. I'm just going to go and get my PVA glue, and then we'll do the crackle base. Alright, I have returned. I have PVA glue. And I have my hairdryer. Because this is how we do it. Let me just plug it in. Now I'm very excited for Fallout Season 2. I can't wait to see exactly like what they do with it. As well, like the story. I think we all know where it's going. But at the same time, like, I'm trying to avoid spoilers. I keep seeing bits, you know. Right, I'm just gonna mute myself. Whilst I'm blowing this, like, I don't want to be like noisy hairdryer. Let me just mute myself. There you go. I've just realised I've missed a bit. It's sure going to be in Alabama. But I don't actually know. Is it actually in Alabama? That's how much I'm trying to like... Oh, I don't have actually found out. I don't know. I can't remember where I've seen them. I know they're in the Mojave. I don't know what you mean. I wouldn't actually have a clue. That's how much I've looked into it. Are they magic beans? So I don't know anything else about it. I'm just going to tidy up some of this. Pop, 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 pop. Right. I've just seen enough of it. And then we're going to pop on the PVA glue. This is when you see everything sort of start moving. Which paintbrush should we use? One in my hand. So the base is dry. This was what I used for my power armor. Don't want much. I could probably actually just stick it in the whole thing. Because you don't want like much. I'm just going to put blobs on. That's probably enough to be fair. So that's my PVA glue. You can see the shine. So just moving it around everywhere. Yeah, that'll be enough. In fact, I think that's a bit much. Oh no, there's a space here. And then we're going to see the pretty crackle base. This is all smoothed around. I think that's everywhere. Okay. So it's quite simple to really do the crackle base. Which is quite, when you know how. Right, put that back on there. Where's my dad? She sent me to now. See, you're travelling. I've sent you to space. At least you're actually on the planet this time. I don't know. Is this going to be too loud? Probably. Is this too loud? So I can always mute it. We're speeding up the process here. People tuning in going, what on earth's going on this channel? Right, keep away from there. I won't put it on the full one, it's full speed. You always have to keep turning your model. Sorry if it's a bit loud. It's too loud, just tell me. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to forget to turn my mic back on and I'll just sit here just chatting. Plus it's like, is it dry? It's dry. Yep, so that's dry. We like this tactic. I'll stick him like that, it looks really interesting. So I'm going to get out my black. No, that's not an oil, where is it? Oh, it's right next to it. So it's a bit more tricky with let's put this paint out, I don't really want it to be out in the heat. So with the tentacle paint, the crackle paint, it's the modern earth. Always the same brush. So what you want to do, say if you're using the crackle paint, the thinner areas are going to create you thinner cracks, and if you layer it up in thicker areas that are thicker, so it will start drying pretty soon because it's still warm, it will produce thicker cracks. Because this is a bigger area than what I'm used to, I'm kind of like debating to do this in stages. So you can be so messy as you want applying this. So you can see, because it's warm, it will yeah, I think I'll do this in stages. To go around the whole thing. So there's a big old bit there. But you'll soon see it will start to dry. This is why you kind of want to work kind of quickly with it, or you layer it up. So you sort of see where you've been. If it's really thick, look half and half. The thicker the better. Changing me time story. The great rat placed flood. I can't even say it. I'll be like, 'twas the night before Thursday. Oh, the suspense, because even the music has stopped. See, the music has stopped because it wants to know as well. Let's see, I'm layering it up. So I'm going to just come around and dry half of this because we want it to dry a bit evenly. Oh, so we want that down that side. I used to paint the bases in goblin green and then dust it green. Oh, we like in grass. Like have like tufty bits of grass. So I'm just going to do half. Again, this is going to be noisy, but watch it crackle. If I can get it in there. Maybe we're getting a bit too big. See, now we have all like fancy like tentacle paints. And I'm going to stick like potentially do like crystals. Okay. So that's half of it. I'll come around and do the other half. I've got some like not tufty bits, like to put on my Daughters of Cain bases. So I'll put the music back on. But like, what do you call it? Like a scenic sand, I guess. It's kind of like a bit like dirt. It's always so cute all down the corner. Never. Just popping along. The fact that this song is called like Candy or something. Let's see, I've gotten 6, so I wanted like corners. The pressure, I could feel the pressure's on. I kind of like painting the bases. I've only used like, I can't remember what the name of the colour is, but I've got it in the box. It's like, I really wanted like the sandy dirt kind of colour for my daughters, and then I bought like this red miniature for like model villages. I saw it as red and I was like, yep. Yep. See, the song agrees. Just have so much fun. I like getting like grass and stuff to stick on it. Okay, so you can see it's sort of crackling around as it dries naturally. That's half enough, ready? It gets getting more cute and get so for it. It's very cuteness overload. Just cuteness overload. Try my best. It's really hard to show and keep moving the model so it doesn't bend. I did this with my Necron Warrior straight away and it started bending like Michael Jackson. I was like, please don't do this. There's a bit there I don't really like. There we go. Smudged it back. So like these bits, like slightly thicker bits, so that you can do that. So if you don't want them as thick, probably just use a paintbrush, not your finger. You can like dot them out a bit, but I quite like that. So it looks a bit rough. And there's the crackle base. So you can then like dry brush grey. Oh, thank you for the follow, Aniki. Thank you. I just think yes, you have to come back and haunt mods. Whatever the situation. And so then that's how you crackle base. What you guys think? It kind of matches like the green, or kind of takes it away a bit. So I could always just black it out. If I decide if you don't like it, I can just black it out, or if you don't like it, you can just black it out. Which I will do. Like once I completely finish the model, I will black, just because then I'm holding it, and it's probably gonna come off. And you can probably like scratch it off. But I want that kind of crackle base. Surprised I'm awake, to be fair. I'm starting to think the same way. I'm thinking, I've done now the base. I'll have to touch it up off camera and just see how it goes. And then just do the paint just around the black. It's a bit hard to do. But it makes such a difference. I like draws it in. I mean, I have got a bit of black. I have got plain black. I'll just keep the hair dry down on my lap. I'm surprised any kids away after I put that curse on. Oh. They're invincible. Abaddon black. Favourite black, right? This is how everyone feels. You feel like falling asleep after watching a crazy stream. I know. And then we just go. Or I could do it now. You know, my brain was like, you need to paint it black now. And then, when I get my light box and my rotator tomorrow, I can be like, this is what we did. And that just covers up completely. I'm gonna make sure I just don't touch the side. I've got to do this to my 20 Necron Warriors. That's going to be delightful. Pantera fans in chat. Fact is, I don't know what that is. Like, no, I'm afraid. This is it. PC will come after me now. Oh, I missed that. I could call it an ASMR stream, couldn't I? Look. Come on, paint Necron bases with me ASMR and just sit there with the hair dryer again. Not in the camera. I love the little dancing froggies. Fire. There you go. Doesn't really need another coat. Young cultured cougar. I was waiting for something. Okay, and just having that black, even though it was black to begin with, because then that's more of a black, if that makes sense. You can be careful now, watch me as I will pick it up. I just add that different kind of layer. No worries, PC. Thanks for coming in and chatting. What is it? I've installed you now. That's all I'm going to be doing today, which is really cool. So we're done the base minus the scarabs, because everybody knows I love doing my scarabs. We've got another, what, 15 to do on him. I think there was 16 in total. I have done one. Yes, looking forward to that. I'm definitely looking at getting glow in the dark acrylic paint. That's actually quite tempting. How cool is the base? But we've done the base of the Void Dragon, which I'm really excited about. I said the other bits of detail, like these bits here, I'm going to do a video on, like how to do. And I've just got to paint this, which will be room gold as well, just to match. And I've got to do his chest and all like these pieces, you can see. All these like these holes. And like in there. I'm kind of impressed, so I kind of just wanted like quite a simple kind of base. I'm quite glad I stuck with it. And I've just now got to do like I could, I suppose, if I wanted like all these bits of like that, I could paint blue. Maybe I'll do that, so switch some of them around. So there's like little, you can't see that at all. Just like a little rock I've painted brown. I could paint that. It might look like a shard of the blue. I might change that idea, but keep the rest as they are. But that's the base, which it won't focus on. So that's why I need a better camera that can focus on it. Well, I'm really impressed with that. I'm not going to lie him down, because the paint might come off. Where are we? That. So I'm showing you like paint everywhere now. But thank you for coming, everyone. I'm going to end there because I've had such a long day and I've got to get up there again tomorrow. But I'm really pleased with how he's coming out. I said I might just change around some of the spare bits of block, and I need to do just a few more, and then he's done. So that'll probably be it for like streams on the Void Dragon, and then we'll move on to something else. So I know you guys like my painting streams, which is really lovely. So thank you so much for that. So they're like getting like really nice and popular. So we may move on doing some other like my rest of my little Necrons, or I might move on to my Daughters of Cain next. I'll see. So just as you remember, there is no stream on Friday, and there is no stream on Sunday because I will be at UKGE, which is a tabletop expo. So I will not be here on Friday night, and Sunday I will just need some sleep. So it'll be done. So I'll be back on Tuesday. So I didn't stream yesterday. This is why I'm here today. Alright, so you got my link tree. Apart from it hasn't come up in my my link tree is literally just there. Has it come up on my YouTube? Don't know what's going on with my chat today. And then I'm going to put in my Discord. Till next time, enjoy UKGEs. Thank you. I am looking forward to it as well. So first time I'm going, and I get to go and be part of it in cosplay from Ophidius, which I'm really quite excited about. So there we go, now YouTube has got that as well. Don't know why this doesn't work. But yeah, we're gonna raid channel. So I'll be back on Tuesday. I've just clicked on someone, but they're not streaming it. Okay. Should we go raid into? We keep raiding into new people, which is there's absolutely no problem with that. This is how we keep growing. We keep growing. But I've just seen some other people online. Should we change up? Should we change it up? We are going to raid out onto Twitch. I've just seen my first favourite zombies live. I only have second favourite zombie Bunny, to be fair. He's my favourite zombie Bunny. And we're going to go and raid into Zomb. He is playing Baldur's Gate 3. He is a variety streamer. My favourite Zomb. I call him my favourite Zomb. But thank you so much everyone for coming in. Oh, that's going to start the raid. Is it going to do anything weird? No. So I'm raiding out onto Twitch, but thank you everyone for coming in, dropping in, and say if you like it. My goal is, I've been given a goal to get to 1,000 subs on YouTube, and then someone's approached me to be a partnership, so I'm holding them onto that. I will try and put some more content out, probably won't be able to until I come back from UKGE. But yeah, so thank you so much everyone. As I said, I won't be back until Tuesday. There'll be no stream on Friday, no stream on Sunday, but I'll be back on Tuesday doing some more like tabletop stuff. But yeah, so I hope you all have a good weekend or a good week in the meantime, and I shall see you all soon. So take care. Bye.